Today I'm going to be doing Rise to King of Games. Now in the last episode I managed to get into gold, and now I've managed to get to platinum, and obviously King of Games is where we want to go. That's where we want to be. And it's been really hard. If you guys have been doing the World Championships, then you will know that gold has been like platinum. It's been insane. Anyway, I've saved a few dual replays. Finally managed to get to platinum. Today wasn't actually too hard. I think I got a bit lucky, but I will show you the deck that I'm running. In fact, I'll talk about the decks I'm running first, and then I'll go show you the replays. I'm running a Harpies Underground. You guys have probably seen my Harpies Underground if you've watched my videos before. But this one's a bit different. Obviously, I've tacked in Dimension Gate. By the way, guys, this card is insane. It's probably one of the most used PvP trap cards that I've been seeing, or upcoming at least, because it stops so many things. I mean, it can stop Orgy Charge. Use on your card, doesn't die. You can use it with Econ, which you'll see in this deck I've got 3 of. A lot of you probably don't have 3 of. Funny story, I tried farming for Champions Vigilance. I only had 1 Econ when I started, which I got from the Casey Cup. And I just wanted Champions Vigilance so I could make an awesome 3-star is it demotion deck. And yeah, I still haven't had the Champions Vigilance drop, so I've got 3 Econs instead, which made this deck amazing. Anyway, use Econ, steal their monster. So if they got quite a few different ones, I've stolen a Ultimate Dragon. That was pretty sick. I didn't save that dual replay because it was a deck out. I won by deck out and then won by using it. But it was still pretty cool. I stole a few Blue Eyes and some other cards as well, but it stops so many things. It's so good. I definitely recommend trying that card. If they Econ as well, they destroy their monster, you Dimension Gate yours, they've just destroyed their monster for no reason. So good. Such a good card. Definitely recommend trying to get that card. If you haven't got that card, go get it. So yeah, I also tagged in 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Came in clutch so many times, especially against 3-star demotion decks. But I mean, Auto Charge works against them as well, so it's not too big of a deal. Then I'll move on to the decks I'm using at the moment, and a lot of you guys are going to hate me a little bit. I'm using Weevil Burn. And it's been working really well. Harpies Underground is all over the place, just non-stop. So I decided when you're matching up Harpies against Harpies, it's kind of 50-50. So I decided to go with this. Running 2 Econs, 2 Yomi ships, 2 Cocoons, 1 of these dudes over here, Cobra. I want to swap it out for something else, but I mean it's a decent stall. Also does 500 damage, so I still keep it. Obviously running 3 Pandas, 2 Econs, 2 Burning Land, 3 Mask of the Curse, such a good card, 2 Whistle, and Winslow of Etica. And this card, this deck has been working so well. I'm hoping it'll get me to King of Games. Okay, I'll move on to the actual games. Now, dual replay, and I'll go to the one right at the bottom. The top one, I had a few before this, but you can only keep 5. The top one is just the one that got me to platinum. So it's not the most exciting game, but I mean, I got there. So this one I decided to save because it was against a Paradox Brothers. I wanted to save a decent duel against them, and this one's alright. So Harpies Underground, and you know, start with Econ, 2 Harpies, and a Mirror Wall. When you, it's not the best hand. There's obviously a few cards you probably want, but then I drew a Order to Charge, and that already makes it so much better already. But I had to, because I only had Harpies, I could have set it, but the chances are you would destroy it, so I decided to go and destroy my field card, which is not something I usually do, but I know what deck I'm running up against, and I had a feeling it'd be a Blue Dragon Summoner. And why was I not worried about that? Because I had Order to Charge. So if he decided to use his card, I'll be fine. But he didn't, and he decided to go with this, which I thought was really interesting. I thought he was going to use it to draw some more cards, but he just end his turn. Explain that one to me. So I decided to steal his card, summon my card, and boom, 2000. Now he's going to struggle to summon monster because he has to sacrifice 2000 life points. He decided to use a Supremacy Berry, and I thought he was going to summon something there, but he didn't. I had a Mirror Wall. He took damage, he took some life points, lost a monster. Obviously I'm going to attack him next turn, so he'll be lower than 2000, just with Harpies. Drew a Sphere, I was hoping to get something, so I just finish it that turn. Didn't. Sphere is really good because it will obviously stop him from being able to kill my Harpy lady. What do I still have? Oh, he gave up, that's right. Because he didn't have enough life points to summon anything, he would have died next turn anyway. So that was a bit boring. I mean, I got really lucky with some of the cards I drew, but also really unlucky with the cards I started with. We'll move on to Mai versus Seto Kaiba. You're going first. So, with Seto Kaiba, my hand was peak performance. It was pretty. It's decent hand. I mean, but it's all monsters, so there was nothing on there that would really like protect me. So obviously, the first thing I decided to do was get rid of his field card. If I had an order to charge, I would have definitely set that. But then he decided to use Soul Exchange. I hate when people use Soul Exchange. I hate it so much, but they can't attack, so that's fine. Auto charge. I think this was a mistake on my part. I should not have done that. I should probably have waited for his next turn, see what he does, and then use auto charge. Took damage. Keep in mind this was late last night, so I was really tired. I was making some silly mistakes. And I was getting really salty because I kept getting connection issues. I'm not sure if people were cheating or what was going on. Anyway, summoned Harpy Lady, had 100 more attack. He didn't really have anything on the field, so I knew that I could destroy him. Dimension Gate, and I had an Econ on the field, so I was looking really good. Feeling really, really safe. I definitely had the advantage of here. Attacked straight in. 2,100 life points left. Cyberman. Now, if I remember this duel, I don't think I actually use his Blue Eyes, which is a shame. A play that you can use is if you get Harpies, you can use it on your own Dimension Gate, and then just summon your Blue Eyes. Obviously, you can also, depending on how things go, you can stall. So you can try to play the game the way I am right now, and just go for win, which does work. But if he does then manage to get a direct attack, you can then use Dimension Gate, get your or his Blue Eyes onto the field, and you've won. Anyway, won that one. So that was against Seto Kaiba deck. That's pretty interesting. So I decided to save one against Yugi. This is Mai again. I should have probably saved one with Harpy's Underground against Harpy's Underground. That might have been quite interesting. And this must have been getting towards the end when I stopped using Harpies, which was about rank 4, I think. Because I just kept going from rank 4 all the way down to... this is gold, rank 4, all the way down to gold 1. And then going back up, back down, up, down. I just couldn't get past that gold 5. Well, I couldn't get to gold 5. Anyway, I used the economy. Clearly have the advantage of it only because I've got more cards on the field. But I was expecting to do a lot more. I think this one was quite quick. I suspected they was going to have a econ, which is why I put the card left one of the cards face down. Use Soul Exchange. Dimension Gate, there's a great use. That's the reason why I decided to save this. Because now he can't summon a monster. That is awesome. I'll win. Use the Soul Exchange and you can do anything. That's why Dimension Gate's really, really good. Drew into a auto charge, so I knew, well, there's nothing he could do. I mean, even if he has Fear in his hand, there's no way he would be able to stop me. So there was that win. Quite satisfying, especially when I stopped his Soul Exchange. I was so happy. And this is where I went into Weevil Underwood. This is against Yami Bakura. I decided to save Yami Bakura because I hadn't gone up against Yami Bakura quite a lot. I thought that would be kind of cool. So this Weevil Burn works really well against quite a few different decks. So 3-star Demotion, big time. I started with a Jade Whistle, which is obviously a great thing to start off with because you just stopping his draw. So put my Yomi ship in. If he tries to attack into that, I can just destroy him. Burning Lands, he takes 500 life points straight away, plus extra 1000. So that was 1500 life points straight off the bat, which is really, really nice. Yomi ship, destroyed his monster, and then I played my mask onto my own Parasite. Set Cocoon, obviously, because that's the right thing to do. It makes sense. You're not going to put in an attack position. And the thing about Burning Land is that's really slow, and it does damage to you as well. I don't know if one day they will release something that will only do damage, say 300 or 400 damage to your opponent. I think I'd prefer that, only because I wouldn't be taking damage, which would be amazing. Yeah, he obviously knew he was going to lose, yeah, so he just kind of did suicide. This was, I think, my third last battle, and before getting into plat. And I found with this deck that I've been rising, I wouldn't say fast, but not losing as much. If I lost maybe once or twice in a row, and then I'd win 2 or 3 in a row. So it seems to be really consistent against different decks. I think that's what I like about it. Tier Burn. Oh, I played some of that, guys. Which if you watched my last video, you would have seen. My verdict on it is I hate playing against it because I know what it's like. It's luck. It's a 50-50 thing. You are either going to win or you're going to lose. It's as simple as that. It's so inconsistent. How people have, I don't know if people have gone King of Games with it, but there's no ways I would. You'd have to be the luckiest person to get King of Games by getting 5 wins in a row. Now this was interesting. I wasn't expecting the double. And I decided, I think, with this one to use my mask on his middle card, because if I destroyed that, he'd then be able to get a monster. When this guy's control graveyard, add 1 Gravekeeper monster with 1000. You understand this card. If you've made it this far, you know what this card does. He's just going to draw another card. So I decided not to do that. He used his Mirror Wall. I didn't really want to lose my Panda or take too much damage, but I mean, I'll take more, I believe, this way anyway. But it's only 650, so I decided to go with that. And he just wasted his card, so he used his Mirror Wall and then used Last Gamble. And I was a bit worried here, but he's got so many cards on the field that you can't really do much. So he decided to suicide. Did he? No, that was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah, he knew he was going to lose. He knew it. I'm not too sure what he was trying to get with that last gamble. Maybe a card to summon. But yeah, that happened. Wait, I just watched this one. Why am I going on again? that was my last battle against getting to platinum, which as you saw was really boring. To finish this video off, I'm just gonna go and choose my SR. Let's just stop this. Yes. I already know what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose Champion's Vigilance because I've been struggling to get that. And if I want to make a decent demotion deck, even though it's probably going to get nerfed at some point, I think that's one you go for. Okay, let's see what I've got. Special SR. And I want to have a look through the cards to see what cards I haven't actually got. So how do I get this now? Okay. Oh, there we go. It turned up. Select one card. Now, obviously, there's going to be quite a lot. Battle Locks. Couldn't get Battle Locks. That was really annoying. Blue Eyes. Got tons and tons of Blue Eyes, by the way. Champion's Vigilance. Clearly going to be the one to go for. I'll get one of those from the card trader, so I'm not going to get that. Jeez, why is it doing that? I don't want to select that card. Just let me scroll. As you can see, there's a lot. I mean, I really want to build a Gravekeeper's deck, but I want 2Ks and then get Chief. So, 2K keys, no Chief. Salty me. Yeah. I'm just going to go choose that. I think that's going to be the one. I think the cards to choose would be Econ, Dimension Gate, or Champion's Vigilance. I think those are the key cards. So let's add one of those and lock it in. Yes. Okay, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully, I'll make King of Games. If I do, you'll definitely see it. I'll definitely make a video on that. And I think I'll be doing a live commentary when I do that one because I think it'll be a bit better. If you guys enjoyed that video, hit that like button. It'd be really appreciated. If you want to see more content, subscribe. I will definitely be bringing out some more stuff. The crew event's going on at the moment. He's not around. Oh, he's just turned up. Interesting thing is you can farm him with the Kyber deck. I think the last event you could farm him with Pinch Hopper. I haven't tried it, but probably won't work anymore. But I'll give that a go. And I'm sure I'll release something soon with that. Yeah, guys, if you've made platinum, let me know what card you chose and the reason why down in the comment section down below. Yeah, that spikes out. See you guys.